Hey guys, it's Phoebe. This is the Vampire Feeding Club challenge build. It was difficult at first, but eventually I had the hang of it, and I just want you guys to check it out. So, here we go. So what is the Vampire Feeding Club challenge? I know it sounds completely crazy, but it was an idea I put together from a couple of shows I've seen, and then this challenge I had seen really long time ago. I'm pretty sure most of you would know it. It was a prison challenge. I forget who it was by, but it's so long ago. But I was never interested in doing the challenge because while it was interesting to watch, I had no motivation to complete it myself. Also, it was a long time ago before a lot of the upgrades. But then they came out with this vampire pack, as you know, and I have fangirled over it so much. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking the prison challenge concept along with the concept of like a feeding club in a lot of vampire shows, to where they hold humans, and vampires will go in and basically feed on the humans that are there. It's usually like a beat kind of club music place, and it's kind of like a strip club for vampires to feed. That's sort of what I'm going for. Not quite. It's not going to be as upbeat. It's not an actual club. This is a private lot, private location. What it's gonna be is one, or maybe two, maybe it's like a couple. Maybe I'll just download Phoebe and Max and add them here. A couple of vampires who basically, I should say, kidnap humans and hold them, keep them alive so that they can feed off of them whenever they feel the need to. So basically, it is a prison, but it's a lot more cynical than a prison. Usually, you do something wrong to go to prison. This is basically just evil, which I love. So right now, you see me building the. I guess this would, in the back, in that little U-shaped area, is like the, like I should say, holding area for the humans, and up front in the rectangular area, and what you see me doing right now is that's the light for the bedroom, and then bathroom is right next to it. But this will be the living quarters. It's because you, as you know, if you capture Sims, you can't really leave off the lot. Like both, that's something about doing two Sims. Both Sims cannot leave off the lot. Or I don't think I'm supposed to leave at all. So what I'm gonna do is go out and mingle as much as possible to make as much associates, or yeah, they'll be associates because I'm not gonna be hanging around as much to be friends. To invite them over, basically capture them in my home, keep them there, and since doors can lock, I won't have any, worry about them escaping or anything like that. And it'd be great just to have them to feed off of. But the challenge here is I do have to keep them alive. I don't want any dead bodies or anything like that. So yeah, there's all of that issues there. But the build itself was extremely difficult. You saw in the beginning, I was extremely struggling. In real time, this build took me about an hour to complete, mostly because I had no idea what I was doing. I'm telling you, it took me a few days. I know you guys saw that I finished my toddler challenge the other day, and I was trying to figure out what would be an interesting enough challenge to do next. Not just interesting for you, but interesting for me. This is all about me having fun and you guys tagging along and having fun with me. And I'm in love with the vampire pack. I started a vampire household that was Phoebe and Max. That was the Creative Vampire Challenge. I'm not sure if any of you guys seen that yet. If not, just go to my page and check it out. But yeah, so I love the vampires. The prison challenge was interesting, like I said, but I had no motivation. This vampire pack gave me motivations and a storyline, to be honest with you. Before, it was just no real storyline for me to like get a hold of. Now I have one, and this is what I've come up with. So as you see me, I'm building the kitchen. Because this kitchen will be providing for both me the household and the feeding club, I did something I saw somewhere. I forgot where I saw it at. Probably that prison challenge. I put the counters right there so that I could put the food there to feed them, and it's a double kitchen because I have to cook for the household and cook for the feeding area. And then I wanted to make this room over here. First of all, the walls seem really discolored because of the lighting, but I really like this sort of lighting, so it was kind of hard to go with the right walls because they're not the actual color that you see presented because of the colors of the lights. But I ended up just like settling here, and then I wanted to make this is like the living room, but I made it like a library because one thing about vampires, they live forever, and their main source of entertainment is literally like always reading, because TV shows get worse and worse throughout the centuries. The books are classic. You can get a book from back in your time, a book from like forward. It really depends. So a library is a big thing. So a library is a desk, it's a computer putting here. Over here I'm pretty sure, yeah, I put the TV, the fireplace, and what else? Sofa. The vampire furniture is very interesting to me. But I wish there was more of it. I mean, I guess this game isn't a vampire game. This is just a vampire pack, and you could also put this stuff in like your regular household too. But yes, I should see there's only one coffin because originally vampires don't sleep. They go in there and they hibernate to build up their vampiric energy, which is why there's only one coffin. They don't need to sleep at the same time, and they can, one in there. So, woohoo! So that was a great addition. So I didn't need two of those. Besides, they take up so much space. Jesus, I couldn't really put anything else in that room except for the on wall. Right here, I'm building, I guess, the club quarters. I had some issues with the walls because they kept changing the whole, I guess it was the way I built it, but the wrong walls kept changing. I ended up having to do it manually and kept deleting and redoing it. It was a bit of a hassle. I had to turn it like 360 spin and whatnot, but eventually I got it down packed because I didn't want it to interfere with everything else. And then of course put the doors on. I put a little glass inside so I could look in and check on them if I decide to stroll through. I'm hoping, because I know that there's this power where you can eventually go through locked doors at other people's houses, and I'm hoping that it allows me to do it at my own without the power. Like, I know you can turn into a bat fly, so I'm hoping maybe I can fly into the rooms. I don't want to let them out every time I want to feed on one of them. Or I just allow myself inside the room with the locked door. So there's that. But this challenge is gonna be extremely fun. Like, I'm extremely excited. I got a little feeding area here. Basically, I just put it on one side. It wasn't necessary to be on both sides. I mean, this is in a school, and I'm not gonna have more than the 8. The roof is always my weakest point, like to this day. So you're gonna see me have some extreme struggles here. But I eventually get the outside and the tiny bit of landscaping that I did do. It was all really, really fun and really, really hard. You see me struggling with the paneling before I choose one. Now I have to always do a whole 360 spin because of the way I built the rooms. That just gets complicated. Then put another roof here. But back to the challenge, because you can obviously see what I'm building. This is a challenge that I haven't seen anywhere. If anyone else is doing this, then I'm totally not aware of it. I'm hoping I could be like the first one to do so. And I hope you guys are excited about this as I am, because I'm super, super, super duper excited. But this is everything that I built. Then right before I did some landscaping, I'm not really sure which sims I'm gonna move in. I might just move in VMX to save us some time in the Build-A-Sim. I actually get into the gameplay a bit sooner. I did work on I don't know what you would call it. You call it the little. It'll come up. I'll show you guys when it comes up. But I did add it. Made this a registered vampire layer. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do now. It's right here in the traits. Yeah, registered vampire layer. The house traits. That's what it is. It's only 3 new vampire house traits, so I gave them all 3 of that. And then I changed the name of the place. It's Dark Shadows Feeding Club. Dark Shadows is what I'm gonna be calling it, and that's it.